Hello and welcome to Leo English Story. I'm John, and I'm really happy you are here today. This video is going to be a little different, but very important. Today, we are going to talk about a big problem, procrastination. This is when you want to do something, but you keep waiting, you delay, and you don't do it. Maybe you say, I will do it tomorrow. I will start next week. I don't feel ready today. Does that sound like you? If yes, you are not alone. Many people around the world procrastinate, especially when they want to learn something new like English. I know it very well because I did it too. When I first started learning English, I was full of motivation. I bought a notebook, I downloaded apps, I followed English YouTube channels, but every time I wanted to study, I found excuses. I'm too tired. I'll study after dinner. Maybe tomorrow I will be more focused. But tomorrow never came. So, I stayed in the same place for many months. My English did not improve, and I started to feel bad about myself. I said, why can't I be disciplined? Why can't I just do it? If you have felt this way, don't worry. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are just human. But today, we are going to change that. In this video, I will show you why we procrastinate, how procrastination stops you from learning English, how to start small and build discipline, real steps you can follow every day, and how to change your mindset forever. I will also share some real stories and one personal story of how I finally stopped procrastinating and made English part of my daily life. You will see that it's not about working hard for 8 hours. It's about consistency, clarity, and small habits. So take a notebook, relax, and listen carefully. If you finish this video, I promise, you will not only understand procrastination, you will be ready to beat it. Let's begin. Welcome back. Let's begin with something very important. Why do we procrastinate? Why do we say we want to learn English, but then we don't take action? The answer is not simple, but today I will explain it in a very clear way. Reason 1. Our brain likes comfort. The first reason is that our brain likes comfort. It likes to feel safe and easy. When you study English, you are doing something new. It feels difficult. You may not understand everything. You may feel nervous or shy when you try to speak. So, your brain says, let's do it later. Let's watch a video instead. Let's clean the room first. This is your brain's way of protecting you from discomfort. But if we always listen to this feeling, we don't grow. We stay in the same place. Reason 2. Fear of failure. Another reason is fear of failure. You think, what if I try and I fail? What if I speak and people laugh? What if I study but I don't remember anything? So you avoid starting. You wait for the perfect time. But there is no perfect time. The only way to learn is to begin, even if you make mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. They are signs of learning. Every English speaker, even native ones, make mistakes. I make mistakes too. The important thing is to try. Reason 3. No clear plan. Many people want to learn English, but they don't have a clear plan. They say, I want to be fluent. I want to understand movies. But they don't know how to get there, so they feel lost. Imagine you are going on a trip, but you don't know where the bus stop is. You will feel confused and maybe stay home. That's what happens with English. Without a plan, your brain says, too hard, do it later. Reason 4. We think we need a lot of time. Some learners think they need 2 or 3 hours every day to study. That's not true. Even 10 to 20 minutes a day can help you improve a lot. But because they think they need a big time, they wait until they are free, and that time never comes. It's better to study 15 minutes every day than 3 hours once a week. Consistency is more important than intensity. Reason 5. Distractions everywhere. Let's be honest, our phones, apps, and social media make it very easy to procrastinate. You open your book to study. Then you hear a beep or a message on WhatsApp. Then you check Instagram. Then you see a funny video. And suddenly, 30 minutes are gone. You didn't plan to waste time, but it happened. That's why it's important to create a space with no distractions when you study English. Final thoughts for this part. So now you know some of the big reasons why we procrastinate. Our brain avoids discomfort. We fear making mistakes. We don't have a clear plan. We believe we need lots of time. We get distracted very easily. But don't worry, all these problems have solutions. You can train your mind. You can create better habits. You can start small and grow strong. In the next part, I will show you exactly how procrastination affects your English learning and how to recognize the signs in your daily life. Take a deep breath and let's keep going. In the last part, we talked about the reasons why we procrastinate. Now let's look at how procrastination really affects your English learning. You may think, okay, I'm just taking a break or I'll study tomorrow. But when this happens again and again, your progress becomes very slow or stops completely. Let's explore what happens when you keep waiting. 1. You forget what you learned. When you stop studying for many days or weeks, your brain begins to forget the things you already learned. Maybe you learned some new vocabulary last week, but if you don't review or use it, your brain will say, I don't need this, and it will delete it. This is called forgetting curve. Your memory becomes weak without repetition. That's why learning English needs consistency. A little every day keeps your memory strong. 2. You lose motivation over time. At the beginning, you feel excited. You say, this time I will really learn English. I will study every morning. But if you miss one day, then 2 days, then 1 week, you feel less excited. You start thinking, maybe I'm not good at this. I can't keep going. That's not true, but procrastination makes you feel that way. When you don't take action, your motivation becomes smaller every day. 3. You feel guilty and stressed. Another big problem is how procrastination affects your feelings. You begin to feel guilty. You say, why didn't I study today? I wasted time again. Other people are learning. Why not me? These thoughts make you feel bad about yourself. And when you feel bad, you don't want to study, so you wait more. This creates a cycle. Delay, guilt, stress, delay again. To break this cycle, you need to take small actions. Even 5 minutes of study can make you feel proud and happy. 4. You miss opportunities. Imagine this, you see a job opportunity that needs English, or maybe a friend invites you to speak with someone from another country, but you say no because you don't feel confident. Why? Because you didn't prepare. Procrastination steals your future. Every time you delay your English learning, you delay your opportunities too. English is not just a subject, it is a key. It can open doors to better jobs, scholarships, travel, friendship, and self-confidence. When you procrastinate, you close that door slowly. 5. You lose direction. When you don't study regularly, you lose your sense of progress. You don't know where you are. You don't know what to do next. You don't know how much you improved. You feel lost. That's when many learners give up. But the truth is, you only feel lost because you stopped moving. Even a little progress gives you direction. It gives you purpose. A real-life example. Let me tell you about my friend Alex. He wanted to learn English so he could work for an international company. He bought books and signed up for an online course. But every day, he found reasons to delay. He said, I'll study when I'm less tired. I'll study after this movie. I'll start next Monday. 6 months passed, and nothing changed. One day, he missed a great job because his English was not ready. He was sad, but then, he changed. He started waking up 30 minutes earlier. He studied 15 minutes every day. He listened to English podcasts on the bus. Now, 1 year later, he speaks English confidently. And yes, he got the job. Why? Because he stopped procrastinating. Final words for this part. Procrastination may look small, but it has a big effect on your English journey. 1. You forget what you learn. 2. You lose motivation. 3. You feel guilty and stressed. 4. You miss opportunities. 5. You lose your path. But here's the good news, you can stop this today. The change starts with small actions. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. In the next part, I'll show you how to build a strong daily habit to study English, even if you have no time or energy. Let's go! Now, let's focus on something positive, how to build a daily habit to improve your English. Yes, daily, not just one day a week, not just when you feel ready, every day. Even for 10 minutes a day, you can build a habit that changes your life. So let's start step by step. 1. Start small, very small. Many people try to do too much on the first day. They say, "Today, I will study English for 2 hours. I will read a whole grammar book." That sounds good, but it doesn't last. Why? Because it's too much. You feel tired, you lose motivation, then you stop. So instead, do this. Start very small. Day 1, read 5 sentences. Day 2, listen to 1 English song. Day 3, write 3 lines in your journal. Make it so small that your brain says, "Yes, I can do that." Over time, this grows. 2. Fix a specific time every day. Habits grow when you do them at the same time every day. This helps your brain say, "It's time to study now." For example, after breakfast, do 10 minutes of English. Before bed, listen to a short English podcast. After lunch, review 1 grammar rule. Choose a time that is easy and quiet. Set a reminder on your phone, and when that time comes, do it, even if you don't feel like it. 3. Make a study corner. Your environment is important. If your room is full of noise and distractions, it's hard to focus. So try this. Find a small space, a table, a corner of your room. Keep your notebook, pen, and maybe a small English book there. Sit there every time you want to study. Your brain will learn, "This is my English space." Even if it's just a chair and a notebook, it works. 4. Use a checklist. Do you like to see progress? Me too. It feels great when we check something off a list. So create a small daily checklist, like this. Today's English routine. Read 5 English sentences. Listen to 1 short dialogue. Write 2 new words in my notebook. When you check each one, you feel proud. That feeling helps you come back tomorrow. You can also use apps like Habitica, Notion, or even a simple calendar. 5. Mix different skills. To keep your daily habit fun and fresh, mix different skills. Don't just do grammar every day. For example, Monday, listening. Tuesday, speaking, repeat phrases out loud. Wednesday, vocabulary. Thursday, reading. Friday, writing a short text. Saturday, watch a short video. Sunday, review your week. This keeps your brain active and curious. 6. Track your progress. Take a notebook or a Google Doc and write down what you do every day. Example, Week 1. Monday, watched daily English routine video, 5 minutes. Tuesday, wrote 3 sentences in English. Wednesday, practiced 5 new words. Thursday, reviewed vocabulary. Friday, repeated 10 phrases from podcast. After 1 week, you'll see how much you've done. That gives you motivation to continue. Real story, my first habit. Let me tell you how I started my own English habit. In the beginning, I tried to study 1 hour per day, but I failed. Then I changed my method. Every day, after breakfast, I listened to 10 minutes of an English podcast. That's all. No pressure, no big goals. After 1 month, I was still doing it, and I started to add more. I began to write a small summary. Then I started reading a short article. Later, I practiced speaking with myself in the mirror. Now, English is part of my life, like brushing my teeth. Final words for this part. Remember, big success comes from small habits. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Build a simple habit. Small action. Same time. Same place. Track it. One day, you will look back and say, "Wow, I did it." In the next part, I'll share how to stay motivated even when you feel tired, busy, or sad, because the journey is long, but you are not alone. Now, let's talk about something very important, how to stay motivated. Yes, motivation is like energy. Some days you feel strong and ready. Other days, You feel tired, lazy, or bored. That's normal. It happens to all of us. So the real question is, how can we keep going, even when we don't feel like it? Let me show you some simple and powerful ways. 1. Know your why. Ask yourself, why do I want to learn English? Your answer is your fuel. It keeps you moving. Maybe your reason is, I want a better job. I want to travel. I want to study abroad. I want to understand movies or songs. Whatever it is, write it down, put it on your wall, read it every morning. When you remember why, it becomes easier to say yes to studying and no to procrastination. When the why is strong, the how becomes easy. 2. Use a vision board. A vision board is a place where you can see your goals. You can make it on paper or on your phone. Add pictures, quotes, or drawings that show a university you want to attend, a country you want to visit, a company you want to work for, a message like, I will speak English fluently. Look at it every day. This will remind your brain, this is what I'm working for. 3. Track small progress. Motivation grows when you see progress. So every time you learn 5 new words, watch a video in English, finish a small lesson, write something by yourself, write it down. Say to yourself, yes, I did something today. I'm one step closer. Your brain loves to win. Small wins equals big motivation. You can also use a wall calendar and mark an every day you study English. It's simple, but powerful. 4. Celebrate your success. Many learners forget to celebrate, but celebration is important. When you complete a full week of study, understand a full English song, watch a movie with no subtitles, stop and say, wow, I did it. Maybe you give yourself a reward. Enjoy your favorite snack. Watch a fun show. Take a walk outside. This makes your brain say, learning English feels good. 5. Join a community. Studying alone can feel boring or lonely. So, find people who are also learning English. You can join a Facebook group. Find a study buddy. Join a local or online English club. Comment on YouTube videos like this one. When you share your journey, you feel supported. You also feel responsible because others are watching and cheering for you. Real story, when I almost gave up. Let me tell you a personal story. When I started learning English, I studied hard for 2 months. Then, I got busy. I missed 2 days, then 1 week. I said to myself, I can't do it. I felt like a failure. But one day, I watched a motivational video. It said, don't stop because of 1 bad week. Start again. So I did. I picked up my notebook and studied for just 10 minutes. Then the next day, 15 minutes, then 20. Slowly, I came back. And today, I'm here, talking with you in English. So never give up. Start again. Every time. Final tips to stay motivated. Here is a short list you can remember. Know your why. Use a vision board. Track small wins. Celebrate your success. Find a learning community. Restart anytime you fall. Even if motivation goes down sometimes, these steps will help you stand up again. You are not weak if you take a break. You are strong if you come back. And you are here, reading this. That means you're serious. In the next part, I will give you the tools and tricks to remove distractions and stay focused while learning English. Let's keep going. In this part, we are going to talk about a very common problem that stops many English learners from making progress. That problem is distraction. You want to study English, but then your phone rings. You open your notebook, and suddenly you get a text message. You sit to watch a video, but your mind starts thinking about other things. Distractions are everywhere, and they steal your time, energy, and focus. Let's talk about how to control them, so you can give more time to English. 1. Turn off your notifications. Your phone is useful, but it's also dangerous, especially when you're trying to focus. Every beep, buzz, or ding pulls your attention away. So, when you start your English session, Turn off social media notifications. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Use airplane mode if needed. Even 20 minutes without interruption will help you learn better. You'll understand more and remember more. And don't worry, messages can wait. Your dream cannot. 2. Create a quiet study zone. Distraction doesn't only come from your phone. It also comes from people talking, loud music, or TV in the background. That's why you need a special quiet place for English. Here's how to make one. Choose a corner in your room or a chair near a window. Keep your books and notebook there. Use earplugs or headphones if your house is noisy. Tell your family, this is my study time. Please give me 30 minutes. With a peaceful place, your brain knows, this is my English time. 3. Use the Pomodoro method. Sometimes our brains get tired quickly, especially when learning something new. The Pomodoro method is a great way to focus in short bursts. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Focus only on English, no phone, no talking. After 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Then repeat the cycle. Do this 2 or 3 times. You'll study more in 1 hour than many people do in 3 hours. 4. Have a study plan ready. When you don't know what to study, your brain starts looking for something else to do. That's why it's important to plan. Your daily English session should be simple and clear. Example: 5 minutes, review old vocabulary. 10 minutes, listen to a short English story. 10 minutes, repeat new sentences aloud. 5 minutes, write 1 paragraph about your day. That's 30 minutes, no confusion, no delay. Make your plan the night before or early in the morning. 5. Identify your distraction triggers. Everyone is different. Some people get distracted by TikTok, others by snacks, some by thoughts like, let me clean my desk first. Maybe I'll just check YouTube quickly. Take a moment and ask yourself, what usually stops me when I want to study? Write it down, then make a plan. For example, if your phone distracts you, leave it in another room. If hunger distracts you, eat first. If noise distracts you, use music or earplugs. 6. Train your focus like a muscle. Focus is not something you are born with, it's something you train. At first, maybe you can only concentrate for 10 minutes. That's okay. Every day, try to go a little longer. Real story, My Loud House. Let me share something with you. When I started learning English, I lived in a house with many people. Kids were running. TV was always on. It was hard to study. So, I started waking up 30 minutes earlier. I made coffee. I sat in the kitchen with headphones. That became my quiet hour. At first, it was hard. I felt sleepy. But after 1 week, I enjoyed it. I could focus. I started learning faster. You don't need a perfect place, just a little quiet space and time. That's enough. In the next part, we'll look at how to reward yourself and create long-term motivation to continue learning English and enjoy it. We've talked about why we procrastinate, how to build habits, stay motivated, and remove distractions. Now, let's finish strong. Today, we'll talk about how to reward yourself and how to stay consistent over weeks, months, even years. This is the secret of real success. 1. Why rewards matter. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. Some days are easy, some days are very hard. If you only wait for the top of the mountain to feel happy, you will get tired quickly. So, you need small rewards on the way. Think of them as little thank you gifts to yourself. Each time you complete a study session or reach a small goal, stop and say, I'm proud of myself. This positive feeling makes your brain say, I want to do it again. 2. Create a reward system. Let me show you a simple system. Write this on a paper or in your notebook. Study for 30 minutes, watch 1 YouTube video. Study 5 days in a row, eat my favorite snack. Finish a full English book, buy something small I like. Speak with a tutor for 1 hour, go for a walk or listen to music. You are not a robot. You need motivation. Don't feel guilty for celebrating. 3. Build a long-term routine. Success does not come from one big day. It comes from many small days, repeated. Ask yourself, can I study for 30 minutes, 5 days a week? Can I keep this rhythm for 3 months? Don't try to be perfect, just be consistent. Here is a helpful example. Monthly English routine. Monday, listening, podcast, video. Tuesday, vocabulary review. Wednesday, reading a short story. Thursday, writing about your day. Friday, conversation or shadowing practice. Weekend, light revision or fun activity, movie, music. Make it flexible. If you miss one day, don't quit, just restart the next day. That's how winners think. 4. Keep learning fun and light. Learning English doesn't always have to be serious or boring. In fact, fun is important for your brain. Here are fun ideas. Play word games like Wordle. Watch a comedy in English. Try karaoke with English songs. Write a short story using new vocabulary. Record your voice and listen to yourself. Laugh, enjoy, and explore. If you enjoy English, you'll learn faster and procrastinate less. 5. Track your progress. Every month, take 10 minutes and ask yourself, what new words did I learn? What videos did I understand? What did I write or speak about? Did I follow my study plan? Write it in a journal or use a note-taking app. After 3 months, you will look back and say, wow, I made real progress. Progress creates pride. Pride keeps you going. Real story, my 1-year journey. Let me tell you one last story. 1 year ago, I made a decision. I want to speak English well. I was not very good. I felt nervous, but I followed a plan. 30 minutes of English every morning. 1 English podcast every afternoon. 1 small reward each week. At first, it was difficult, but I stayed consistent. After 3 months, I could watch YouTube without subtitles. After 6 months, I joined a speaking group online. After 12 months, I started teaching English. Now I talk to you. And guess what? I missed many days. I made mistakes, but I never stopped. You can do the same. Final tips for long-term success. Let's repeat the key points from today. Use rewards to stay motivated. Build a simple routine you enjoy. Keep your learning fun. Track your small progress. Don't quit after a bad day, just restart. You are not lazy, you just need the right tools and mindset. You are capable, and you are already on the path. In the next section, we will finish with a strong and emotional conclusion with the biggest lesson from this journey. My friend, thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. I'm really proud of you. Today, we talked about a big problem that affects millions of people around the world: procrastination, the habit of delaying things, avoiding tasks, and saying I'll do it later. But now, you know the truth. Procrastination is not because you are lazy or not smart. No, it happens because of fear, lack of clarity, too many distractions, and sometimes, just bad habits. You also learned how to fight procrastination and win. Let's quickly review the big ideas from this journey. You need a strong why. You can't change your life without a reason. If you want to learn English, ask yourself, why is it important for me? Is it for a job? To travel? To study abroad? To understand people better? To feel confident? Write it down. Keep it close. Your why is your fuel. Build habits, not pressure. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect day. That day will never come. Instead, create a small routine, 20 to 30 minutes a day. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. Consistency is stronger than motivation. Small steps every day build strong results. Make learning simple and fun. Many learners stop because they try to do too much at once. Don't stress. Don't chase perfection. Instead, choose short, interesting lessons. Use stories, music, and podcasts. Speak a little every day. Reward yourself often. Learning English can be a joy and not a job. You have the power. You may feel tired. You may feel slow. But every person, even you, can grow and improve with time. I was once just like you, confused, slow, and full of fear. But I didn't stop. I used small tools, daily practice, and a bit of courage. And today, I speak English, and I help others speak too. You can do it too. I believe in you. Final call to action. Before we finish, let me ask you, do you want to keep learning English every day? If yes, then make this promise. I will show up for myself. I will study a little every day. I will not give up. And now, take action. Watch another video. Review your notes. Write one sentence. Do one small thing today. Remember, the future belongs to the people who take action. Thank you again for watching. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who also wants to learn. Let's grow together, one day at a time. See you in the next video, my friend. Stay strong, stay consistent,